Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie. If you're new here, I'm following the slimming plan and trying to lose weight and have been since January. So far I've lost 2 stone 8, so I'm quite happy with my progress so far. This is a what I eat in a day. My what I eat in a days are always a little bit longer because I put a bit of vlog content in there if I can. I'm currently working from home Monday to Friday. I always work from home for a couple of days a week, but this is since we've had the virus issue. I've been at home Monday to Friday and will be for the foreseeable future. So if you're new here, welcome. It's really nice to see you. I love people commenting on my videos, so feel free to add to that and let me know what you think and if you have any ideas for me. And if you're existing, thank you. That same applies to you. Welcome back. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it. Today's Thursday and it's the 23rd of July. Yesterday evening I've managed to book a holiday finally. It's just a little break in this country, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got a real push on now to try and get a bit more off, just in case I have a few ice creams or chippies on holiday. So yeah, yesterday wasn't my best day. Yesterday is, although I weigh on Tuesday, Wednesday's my kind of weigh day because it's my Zoom call and stuff, so I still treat it as my traditional weigh day. And I did have a few treats. I'm trying not to do treat days, but I did have a slice of garlic bread in my dinner. My dinner was higher on the sin side because it had chorizo in it. And I did end up having a few chewits and stuff last night. So I do feel like yesterday wasn't a good day on plan, really. I mean, it was on the whole, but it wasn't the best. So today I'm refocusing. I'm going to try and get on track, and I'm going to try and eat properly, because I think a lot of it has been that I've done really good meals this week, but sometimes I haven't had breakfast because I've been working out early in the morning. So I'm going to try and have breakfast today. I'm not working out in the morning, I'm working out after work. I'm going to try and fuel my body ready for that because I feel physically tired. I've got crazy hair today because I've just got up and just tied it up rather than doing anything else with it. So yeah, that's today really. I'm going to have breakfast in a bit. It's currently 7:30, so I'm logged on to work. I'm going to probably take a lunch break. I might have a wander up to the market at lunchtime because I want to get some fruit, just soft fruit like strawberries and things, because we're out of those. So for breakfast it will probably be, I don't know how many eggs I've got left. I haven't got any bacon in now, so I need to see what there is, but if not it might end up being porridge or something like that. So I'll see what there is, but like I say, I'm not doing it just yet. My husband's working out, Eddie's working out downstairs for the next half an hour or so, and I am hungry though, surprisingly. So I've got my cup of coffee on the go as always first thing in the morning. Cheers. Using 20-30 ml of my Health Extra A milk, and I shall catch you later when I make breakfast. Here is my breakfast. This is the oat pancakes that are completely sin-free. They're 40 grams of oats, which is my Health Extra B, 2 eggs, half a teaspoon of baking powder. I suppose technically it's half a spoon for the baking powder, so I might put that on. And then the rest of it's the 0% Greek yogurt, and it's made a load. It's made about 8 pancakes. The fruit is all frozen and is mostly speed. I think it's blueberries, and the rest is a breakfast topper, which is, I think it's pineapple, mango and peach. Let's have a quick look. It's this one from Aldi. Yeah, strawberry, peach, mango and pineapple. And then I've just drizzled probably the equivalent of half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of the original choc shot over the top. So I'll probably count this as one sin for breakfast, and I shall show you when I have lunch. I'm still eating my pancakes, but I just thought I'd just pop on. Yeah, if you haven't got making your own pancakes with the oats, you're better off blending the oats down into a fine powder. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous video, or if you haven't watched me before you might not realise that. I blend mine down so it almost turns into a flour, so it makes a bit more like a pancake. I find with like chunky oats it doesn't work quite as well. I think some people use ready bread and things, but I don't tend to have that in. I tend to have just proper oats in my cupboard. And the other thing is that the proper recipe calls for some sweetener, a tablespoon of sweetener I think it is. I don't personally put it in mine. I'm not a big fan of artificial sweetener. I've read lots of bad things about it in the past, about how it affects your health and joints and various other things, and I don't really want that, so I haven't put it in, purely because I always put a bit of skinny syrup or something over the top. Obviously in this case I've put choc shot, but sometimes I'll put like a skinny syrup or something over the top. So I don't feel like I need it with the fruit and stuff as well. I don't feel like I need it. And also because sometimes I'll just decide to have my pancake savoury, so I might put a bit of cheese over it or something like that. So it really doesn't bother me, but obviously some people might not like it without sweetener in. Despite me liking my eating mess and stuff recently, I haven't got a huge sweet tooth. So yeah, I don't have any sugar or sweetener in any of my hot drinks. So yeah, I certainly don't feel the need for it. But obviously if you make them, you need to make them for your taste buds. So please don't not put it in on my account. Or if you don't have artificial sweetener, try and find an alternative that you can use. Or send a bit of honey or something like that. But yeah, so I think the people that make Choc Shot actually bring out, they have got some syrups out, but I can never find them. I found them once in Aldi and I've never found them again since, but I think something like that would work pretty well. But yeah, they are delicious. I'm still eating them. I can't believe how many I get out of it. In hindsight, I perhaps should only have half the amount and then save half the Health Extra B for later for something. But in reality, I've not been eating my Health Extra B. And in turn, it has an effect on me going to the loo and stuff, so I need to. So that's why I've had it this morning. I haven't got any bread in that I can class as a healthy extra, so I thought I'd just have this now. I'm hoping that tea won't be too late tonight. I'm working out after work, but then apart from that I've not got any other plans apart from the quiz later, so I'm going to try and get my tea ready before that. So that's my plan for the rest of the day. I'm going to get on. I'm doing payroll now, so I need to get head down and focus, which is why I gave myself a bit of a boost by having this now. So I shall catch you in a bit. Here is my very late lunch. It is currently 3:10. I've got a jacket potato, I've got 2 small ones under there. On top of it I've got 1 teaspoon of Clover Light, split between the 2 potatoes, just to put a little bit on there. And I've got 15 grams grated really finely of the lighter mature cheese, which is coming out of my first Health Extra A. And then I've got beans on top. And then I've just got some salad for speed, which is lettuce, tomato, cucumber and a bit of spring onion on top. So this is my dinner. I think it should be 1 sin. I'm trying to remember how much Clover Light is. I haven't had it for that long. I think it's 1 sin for a teaspoon. I'll double check that and put the sins on screen, but apart from that, that's the only sins on this meal. So I'm going to put a bit of salt and vinegar onto my salad. I'm not going to put any dressing on because I'm trying to have a lower sin day. And I shall catch you later for my evening meal. Just thought I'd quickly jump on. I'm just taking 5 minutes in between. I haven't logged off work yet, but I'm going to be working out soon. Someone's commented on my recent video to ask me which Healthy Extra B seeded flatbread I used, and I went to have a look at the one I've got downstairs because I've still got a couple left, and I've checked in the app and it isn't a Healthy Extra B. I don't know what made me think it was. I'm sure I double checked it whilst I was in the Aldi because I actually specifically bought that one. I bought white ones for everybody else and that one for me, so I can't imagine what I was thinking. Now I have actually got the scanner on my app because I was part of the trial when they first sort of like launched it before lockdown, and I'm pretty sure I scanned it in, but I've looked now and it definitely isn't showing to Health Extra B. It's actually 6 sins, so I don't know if I can go in and edit my videos or not, because it'll probably take me a long time to do it because it'll be my Aldi haul as well. But I'm so sorry if I've misinformed anyone or if it's affected your weight loss because of me. It's actually 6 sins, which I mean, in hindsight, 6 sins is probably the same as a slice of bread that is a Healthy Extra B, so hopefully it wouldn't be too bad. But I don't want anyone to think that I'm cheating or trying to misinform anybody, because that just really isn't the case. I think I'm just being an idiot at the moment. But it's just very strange because I'm sure I checked it. I'm either going mad or something, but yeah, please do not use that as a Health Extra B. I think there's some mini wholemeal pittas that you can use that are Health Extra B for 3 of them. And obviously, I think someone put on their haul the other day, I think it was Gemma at Peace Good Slimming, that the wholemeal soft rolls are now a Health Extra B. So go for one of them. Do not do what I did. Crikey, what a mistake. So sorry. I'll try and go back in and edit if I can. It's whether I've got all the files or not still to be able to do it. I don't have a huge amount of technical capacity for that kind of thing. I'm technical, but not for going back in and editing a video that's already been edited. So I need to have a look and see if I can work out how to do it. I have put a note on the description, but not everyone will look at that if they're watching it on a TV or something. So anyway, I'm going to go and finish off for another half an hour, and then I'm going to be doing my workout, and I'll show you when I'm making tea. Hi, I've just finished my workout. It was legs day, and I'm soaking wet. This is legs day. It's ridiculous, but I did increase my weights quite a bit. Really enjoyed legs day though. I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is about the legs one, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. So I'm so glad I did it, because this afternoon I started to feel a bit, I'd got a headache, and I'd gone for a walk at lunchtime just to try and clear my head, and had a real ridiculously late lunch break. So I think I ate about 3ish. So I started to think, oh, I feel a bit, but yeah, I feel totally energised. I feel so happy that I did it and feel great now. So I'm going to go and grab a quick shower. I don't know if we're taking Luna out, because obviously when I went out for a quick walk earlier, just up to the market to get some fruit, I did take her out for a walk then, and it's gone a bit grim outside. I don't know if it's raining or not. I need to have a look. So whether she'll want to go out again or not, I don't know. But I'm putting dinner on early today, because I'm not eating at 11 o'clock at night again like I did last night, because that is just ridiculous. So I'm going to go and grab a shower now. What time is it now? It is 20 to 6. So I've got my virtual quiz with my sister at 8:15. So if I get a wiggle on now, even if Luna wants to go out, I should be able to do both. Tea tonight, I'm still undecided what I'm doing. I've got a couple of options on my meal planning list. I'm inclined to go for the Cajun chicken pasta just because it's the easiest. I did buy some broccoli in case I want to do the cheesy broccoli rice, chicken rice. But Chloe's at work and Tom's at work. I'm not sure what time they're back, and Eddie will be streaming, and I don't know how well the rice one will keep for reheating. And I'm thinking the pasta one might be better reheated, just because rice tends to go a bit stodgy. So we'll see. I'll have a think about it whilst I'm in the shower, and I shall let you know when I'm cooking. See you in a bit. So I've started to prepare dinner, and I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing. So I'm doing the creamy Cajun pasta. I'm going to do mine in the Instant Pot, which is sitting over there waiting, just because it's a nice big container. I don't have many big saucepans like that sort of size. So I'll show you what I've done so far. I've diced up my chicken. It's just chicken breasts. I've got 3 large ones there. It's about 700 grams. Because obviously I'm doing it for 5 people rather than just 4. I think normally use about 500. I've got a sliced pepper. I've got a diced onion. That's 1 red onion and 2 cloves of garlic that I've minced in there. I've got a tin of chopped tomatoes, some pasta. I'm going to probably use more than the required amount. I think normally you put sort of 250 grams in there. I'm going to probably put about 400 in mine. I've got some frozen butternut squash to put in there for extra speed. And I've got some quark to add towards the end, just to make it sort of creamy. And I've also got some reduced fat soft cheese with garlic and herbs. There will be some sins attached to that, but bearing in mind you're splitting it between 5 people, it will not be that much. I've got over here my spices out already. So I've got 3 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning. Now I'm aware that again there's sins in that because of whatever it's blended with, but I'm not going to count it, or if I do, it'll only be like half a sin, because 2 to 3 teaspoons over 5 people isn't a great deal. I'll work it out properly in the app and I shall let you know. I've also got 2 teaspoons of garlic salt. I've got a quarter, actually no, hang on. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of garlic salt. I've got a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and I've got a teaspoon of salt. So that's all in here ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw all that into the bag of chicken and mix it all around, just so that the chicken gets all covered. I've also got the same chicken stock I used the other day, which is the Polish one, which is my favourite. So I'm making probably 2.5–3 cups, enough to cover the pasta. So I'll show you the next bit. Basically I'm going to brown the chicken, and when it looks like it's getting to be browned, I'm going to add the onions and the garlic and just sweat that off for a little while, and then I'll throw everything else in apart from the quark and the soft cheese, and I'll probably put it on for about 5 minutes because that's how long it should take. So I'll show you the next bit when I do it. So in the Instant Pot I've got the chicken, it's got the spices, that's kind of covered most of them, not quite all of them. It won't make any difference once everything else goes in. And I'm just going to try and brown that off a bit. It doesn't have to be fully cooked at this point, but I want to brown it through a little bit to get a bit of flavour. And then I'm going to add the onions and the garlic. So so in the pot now there's the chicken, the onions, the garlic, and then I've thrown in the peppers and the butternut squash. It all looks very orange at the moment. I really need to put some green in there. I mean, I'm doing some crispy kale to go with it, so there will be green to serve it with. I think I might go and get some basil out of the garden, although it is raining, and stir it through at the end just to give it a bit of colour. Otherwise it's going to be very orange and yellow with the pasta as well. But yeah, that's in there now. I'm about ready to switch it off. I think it didn't need to be cooked through at this point. Just wanted to get everything sort of going. So I'm going to carefully layer it and hope it avoids a burn notice. So I think I'm going to put the pasta on next, and then I'm going to put the stock on, and then I'm going to stick the chopped tomatoes on the top so it's not touching the bottom of the pot, so it doesn't burn. I'll have a go. It should only need 4 minutes to cook the pasta, and the chicken is such small pieces, it's been sauteing for a while, it's not quite cooked, but 4 minutes at high pressure might be enough. So I'm going to stick it on for 4 minutes and then see what happens, and I shall show you the next stage just before I switch it on probably. So I've actually put a bit more stock in because there wasn't enough. Really, you need to try and cover as much of the pasta as you can. In an ideal world, I should have took the chicken out, put the pasta towards the bottom, and then added the chicken back in, so it's kind of submerged, but then the pasta might have stuck to the bottom and given me a burn notice. So I've layered it as it is, and then I've carefully put the tin of chopped tomato to the top and sort of spread it out just to try and cover the pasta as best I can. So I'm going to stick it on now. I'm going to stick it on for, I think I'm going to stick it on for 5 minutes. The pasta should still be okay at that point, and it just gives a bit of extra chance for that chicken to cook through. And I'll show you when I release the pressure. Here is my evening meal. I've got crispy kale, which I have been nibbling on, that's why there's a bit of a gap there because I've got a bit of peckish. I've also got Cajun chicken pasta. So this is chicken, butternut squash, peppers, onions, tomatoes, and pasta and some stock. Now in there it has got some quark stirred through, and then it's also got half a carton of the Aldi reduced fat garlic and herb soft cheese. So that pack is 200 grams, so there's 100 grams gone in here, which is 8 sins, but this I've made enough to serve. Well, we've so far had I think 4 servings out of it, and there's at least another 4 servings, so it's served about 8 people. So I'm going to count a sin, which should cover the soft cheese and anything for the Cajun seasoning really. But yeah, that's it. So I'll class this dinner as being 1.5 sins. There's there, just sitting here patiently next to me. I'm just going to quickly go and get my pyjamas on. I actually cooked it earlier, but it wasn't ready in time for my quiz, so I've had to do my quiz, and now I'm having it. So I'm just hoping it's still hot. So I'm going to tuck in and enjoy this now. I've also got a cup of tea to go with it because the weather's gone a bit miserable now, so it's tea time. And I'll show you when I have some pudding, because I think I might have one of the protein yogurts today with some strawberries and a meringue. And I know it's a bit of a same old, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm going to have one of those I think. And I'll show you when I dish that out, if I have it. So I finished eating my dinner and it was really, really nice. Really, really nice. Just so creamy and tasty, you wouldn't believe it was low in sins. So I'm glad I put the low-fat soft cheese in there just to give it a little bit extra something. But it was really nice. So, and like I say, there's loads left. I don't know if I'll get any of it because I know Tom's working out now, so he'll probably have quite a big portion. I think Ewan's thinking of having another portion of it too, because obviously it's healthy, so he can. And I'm sure Eddie will probably have quite a big portion too. So we'll see what's left. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The cayenne pepper just gave it that little bit of a kick as well, which was dead nice. So yeah, I haven't made my pudding yet. Luna's currently lying on me asleep, so I'm not going to move, bless her. She looks absolutely pooped. And so I'm just going to sit here for a bit and watch a bit of YouTube and a bit of TV and try and relax and not have too late a night tonight. It is currently 20 to 10. So I'm going to try and go to bed a bit early tonight if I can. So if I don't end up having my pudding, I might have it for breakfast. That might be quite nice actually. Not currently hungry at all, so I don't actually need any pudding at all at the moment. I feel really nicely satisfied by my dinner. So yeah, I shall see you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye.